Right, we're still looking rather good. We've got two games coming up against two fairly decently established Football League sides. See if we can get back into those playoff places. Hello guys, David here and welcome back to episode number 52 of Hometown Hero here with Salisbury FC. In today's episode, of course, we have the away from home game against Wigan Athletic and then we have the home game against Crawley Town. At this moment in time, as you can see by the little screen to the bottom left of your computer or your phone or whatever you're watching this on, you will see that we're in 7th place in the league. We're outside of the playoffs on goal difference to Preston, and considering how I expected this season to go, that is bloody brilliant. Absolutely chuffed with it because I did not expect that at all. I've got to be completely honest. Yeah, very, very pleased indeed. Since you were last with us, the last two games we played were against Coventry and Wimbledon. So we obviously beat Coventry and then lost to Wimbledon, which is a bit disappointing. But we then followed that up with a win against Rotherham, a win against Burton Albion in the Papa John's Trophy, and then two draws, 1-1. Both one against Crew Alexandra, one against Wycombe Wanderers. First one, we went 1-0 down, drew 1-1. This time against Wycombe, we went 1-0 up, we drew 1-1. So both sides of the spectrum for that one. So that wasn't too bad. But yeah, Wigan and Crawley. Wigan are currently sitting 13th. Crawley are currently sitting 20th. So on the face of it, you would like to think it won't be too difficult. And we're going to be running the 4-4-2, of course, as per normal. And this is going to be the team that we're going to be putting out to try and get past Wigan Athletic. We've got a Conqueror in goal. Sesse, Lovell, Sutcliffe and Kessler is the back four. Oko Flex, Perry, Doherty and Brennan the midfield four. And then it's Aaron Owen and Sam Rodber up top. Rodber's goals have started to dry up a little bit. So he's still only got 6 for the season. He's only got one more since you last saw us. I think there's one more anyway. I'm pretty sure he ended on 5 at the end of the last episode. Oh, we're in the orange kit. I love it when the orange kit pops up. I still haven't quite figured out exactly how that works, to be honest. I don't know when we get it and why we don't get it in other games, but very pleased that one's appeared. Look at that. That's a beauty. You love to see it. So let's get into the game. Already into the playoffs because of Huddersfield not playing. That's all it is. Nothing too impressive, unfortunately. And because Preston are losing. That's why we're definitely in it now. Cool. Well, that's all right then. We'll hopefully carry on that way. I'm hoping for a bit more of an interesting game, to be honest, because the last few games I've played offline, and to be honest, the games that we played in the last episode, I'm going to be completely upfront. I don't think they were very interesting. I think the video was only 12 minutes long, so it wasn't a very long one, and that's bouncing around, and it's all right because it's gone out for a corner. We're all good. Well, I say that. We could concede from the corner, so not necessarily all good. Ross comes in, Brennan clears. Oh, I completely thought the referee was one of our forwards then, but never mind. Aaron Owen out to Sesse again. Ball across. Brennan. Oh, it's off the bar. Oh, inches away. That's a cracking effort. Hit the crossbar. Goodness me. Damn. Sesse another throw in this time, only as far as the Wigan Athletic defender, and they're going to break, and I'm a little bit worried now. We've kind of slowed him down a little bit, but I mean, how has he got in that much space? That was an insane amount of space he had free there. That is silly. That should not have happened. Not impressed. Look at this. Look at the space he gets there. There's 2 men watching him. And then Walker has just been like, yeah, fine, yeah, got plenty of space. I'll just wander through. And yeah, I'll put it in the back of the net because that's what I'm going to do because I'm a good player. Frustrating. Perry with the free kick then. Lovell on the end of it. Yes. Peter Lovell, first goal of the season. What a ball in from Sam Perry that was. Just on the stroke of half time, we get a goal back. That is beautiful. Love that. Wonderful stuff. Very, very pleased. Managed to get us back on level terms for the end of the half. But I don't like this highlight because this could mean it could be 2-1 and there's another ball through and hopefully someone's going to get on the end of it. But it doesn't matter because he spooned it over. That was a huge miss. Honestly, that went like that. Didn't kind of go towards the top of the bar. It just went, probably went out of the ground. Like he proper scooped it. There's nothing to lose, I don't think, because Wigan are a bigger team. They are a much bigger team than us, so I'm going to say there's nothing to lose. I'm not going to say I'm pleased, because that never ends well. But we'll do our got faith thing. Stretch Armstrong's on a yellow card, so we need to bear that in mind. And he's not fully fit because he's been injured for the last couple of games, so we'll certainly have to keep an eye on that. Where is anyone there to get on the end of that? Lovell clears it though. Stretch Armstrong picks it up. Interesting pass. Fortunately, he manages to make it to an orange shirt, so I'll take that. Sese. Nice. He's playing it around nicely here. Very good indeed. Not quite the 4-4-2 I'm used to seeing us play, but very nice. Aaron Owen finds Doherty. Brennan. That was such a wet effort. He should have smacked that in the other corner. Ridiculous. Oh, it's a free kick. I thought it was going to be a penalty. I know when the ball when it happens like that, you see the camera kind of shift a little bit, but nothing else happens. I thought it's normally a what am I thinking of? A penalty or a free kick. Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. Sese ball in. Walker clears only as far as Perry. Can he find Kessler? He does. Ball comes forward. Rodber can't get on the end of it. We're starting to impose ourselves a bit more, which I'm liking. I say that, and now Wigan have got the ball, and now they're pushing forwards. Come on. That's it. Lovell gets rid. Oh, where are you going? Where's he going? That is one of the strangest things I've ever seen. He's clearly out of position, but the way he ran back was so strange. And that's a huge effort, but I thought Conqueror saved it, but I think it just said it tipped the crossbar, so I do right. Stretch Armstrong can come off. Hemmings can come on. Hemmings is not a happy bunny. He is very annoyed with me at the moment because he wanted a new contract. I told him he'd get one, which is fine. I would have given him one. I then delegated to my director of football to do it. The director of football gave him a contract he didn't want, so now he's moaning at me, which, oh my goodness, that was close. Which is not my fault. There's literally nothing I can do. So now he won't talk to me, but meh, it's fine. We could probably do with better people anyway, and Stretch Armstrong's our starter, and Brennan's there on the right-hand side. And just as we were talking to the left wing, the right wing comes up trumps and gets the goal and turns it round. It's now 2-1 to the Whites, who are currently playing in orange. Perry brings it down really nicely. Interesting ball. I don't know how Brennan managed to get himself around to get onto the end of that, but lovely finish nonetheless. And we are looking pretty good at this moment in time. And we conceded. Good. Good. It's exactly what I wanted to see happen. I can't really bring Perry off because he's been playing really well. I'm going to bring off Sutcliffe. I don't know. I don't know what I want to do. I'll bring Doherty off. He's fit. He's fit enough, but he's not been playing very well. So he's going to come off. Butterfield is dropped out of this squad because I wanted to give him a bit of a rest. He's a bit tired. Also, who did I loan him from? The name escapes me. I think it's Hull that we loaned him from. They're not particularly happy we're not playing him in the right role, so that's fun. Love that. Really helpful that's happened, because you know what's going to happen in 6 weeks' time when the transfer window opens. We will end up he'll get sent back. That's just all that will happen. But anyway, 2-2 defeat. That doesn't work. 2-2 draw. I mean, yeah, well, I thought we'd lose to Wigan, to be honest. So to get a 2-2 draw is good. I think it's a bit disappointing that we didn't get the win, considering we managed to turn it all around. But a point is a point, and it leaves us 5th in the table. And a win in the next game would put us up to 4th potentially, but Ipswich do have a game in hand. So probably looking around about 5th, 6th, 7th, that sort of area that we're in at the moment, which is, I'm still absolutely fantastic, because that means we are currently, to be fair, I'm just looking at this, we're only 11 points clear of the relegation zone, which after 12, 13 games, for some reason surprises me. I feel like we should be further away if we're up at this end of the table, but obviously not. We will move on, and we will face up against Crawley, and hopefully we'll get a win for the episode there. Righty-ho then, back for the game against Crawley. We're at Victoria Park. Of course, just under the 5,000 capacity has been reached, 4,918 if you're wondering about the real numbers. And there's been some changes to the squad as well, because I've had a few people come and piss and moan, basically, about the fact they want more game time. So I kind of have to stick to that if I want to keep them happy. One of them less so than the other, but up to that. So Rollins is in goal. I got a reminder about his promise that I told him I'd give him more game time, and I've not really done that in recent weeks, so he's going to come back in despite the fact Okonkwo has been in rather good form. Then again, last 5 games at 6.92 is not anything to sniff about for a goalkeeper. Sese, Lovell, Dayan Hughes, Jones and Brooklyn Genesini, the back 4. Genesini's in because Kane Kessler's just not played very well in the last few games. Dayan Hughes, Jones in instead of Sutcliffe because he was the one who's moaned about game time as well. Stretch Armstrong, Perry, Doherty and Brennan is the midfield four. I am going to put Thistleton onto the bench, though, instead of Kesler, because we can do without him. And Thistleton will belong just in case. I've just noticed that Danbrin, in fact, I'm going to do this. Last minute switcheroo. And put Thistleton on the wing instead of Brennan. And then Aaron Owen and Neil Rowlands. Is it Neil? Niall? Neil Rowlands is up top in replacement of Sam Rodber, who, again, hasn't played too well. But Neil Rowlands has been playing well for the under-23, so we'll give him a chance again and see what we do. So 5 changes, lots to look at. Hopefully, lots to cheer about as well. That'd be nice. Yeah, Crawley Town, I feel like, are they normally sort of bounced around League 2, that sort of area? I don't really know, to be honest. All I know about them is they knocked Leeds out of the FA Cup a few months back, but less said about that the better, let's be honest. Hopefully, we won't have any issues against them. We have dropped back out of the playoff places due to people playing their games in hand, so it must have been one of those Tuesday, Wednesday affairs during the week. And at the moment, it's not a game to enamour any neutrals. Not the most interesting in the world. A win would put us up to 5th, maybe 4th, depending on what the goal difference of Ipswich is. I would imagine it would put us up to 5th. I would expect. But Stretch Armstrong on the ball. Plays it back to Sesse. Ball across. That's a nice ball. Aaron Owen's there. Oh, I thought he was going to pick up the loose ball and get it in, but that's a good tackle from the defender. Ball in from Perry. Aaron Owen. Oh, I really... Oh, it got saved. I thought he just spooned it over. Perry again. Aims for the head of Aaron Owen. This is exactly what I was about to say. I feel like either he doesn't get to the ball, which baffles me, and Roland, either Aaron Owen doesn't get to the ball, or when he does get to the ball, he doesn't do anything with it, which I've said it many times, doesn't go with the attributes he holds. He's meant to be a huge, really good in the air target man, and he's just not. For some reason, he's all right holding the ball up, and he can knock a ball down and stuff like that. That's not a problem. But the difficulty I'm finding is you're not scoring with his head anywhere near as much as I would expect to for someone of his calibre. But anyway, Roland's on the ball. Maybe he'll prove me wrong if a ball comes in here. It does come in. Aaron Owen's not even jumping for it. Instead, he's the one whipping the ball back in. That shouldn't be the case. That should not happen. That should have been Stretch Armstrong out there whipping a ball in, and that's a big effort, but it's gone over the bar. Phew. Dodged that bullet. That was close. We have absolutely pasted Crawley Town in that first half. Look at those stats. 11 shots, 7 on target to 3 and 1. They've had a bit more of the ball, but we have been absolutely better than them all over the park. So we need to make that show. And hopefully we can. Come on, lads. Come on. Got Antonio Diaz on the bench, so he'll replace Stretch Armstrong in a few minutes when he gets a little bit tired, because he's still not fully fit, still telling me I need to be careful, so he can come on now. Where is he? There he is. And Thistleton can come off, Brennan can come on, and then Perry can be replaced by Harry Owen. There you go. All 3 changes done because no highlights have happened, so it's actually all happened over the space of about 15 minutes. And this is a very disappointing second half, considering the domination we had in the first. If we don't see a single highlight, on which we're not going to, are we? I can notice, actually, I've just noticed Crawley's formation has gone very defensive, so they've basically shut up shop and hope for a draw, and that's what they've got, and that's really disappointing, to be completely honest. We should have absolutely... wait, hold on. We should have won that match, there we go. And rightly, they're, what's the word, motivated, that's the word I'm looking for, because we should have won that game. We would have gone into 4th with that win. And we didn't. We missed the chance to win. We stay in 7th. That is a little bit disappointing. That is very disappointing. Not going to lie. Not going to hide it. I'm annoyed. So that is going to be it for this episode. It does mean that we are now 6 unbeaten in all competitions. I will take that. That's fine. Too many of these, though. Too many half-full yellow circles. Got to be honest. So I will bring you guys back. I mean, that looks like a double header we need to bring you back for, doesn't it, really? Portsmouth and Sunderland both at home. 2 teams who seemingly struggle to get out of League One for whatever reason. The chances are these games will not be live on Monday. I've got to be honest, I'm recording this one again on Friday afternoon because I've been so busy with work and other stuff as well. So with everything that's going on, it being bank holiday, there probably won't be an episode on Monday, barring any miraculous chance I get some time to do it, because I want to obviously spend a bit of time with the family. So most likely Portsmouth and Sunderland games will come out on Wednesday night at 7 o'clock. So I hope you understand. I will obviously put that out on Twitter once the whole boycott thing has finished on Monday afternoon anyway. And by then I'll know if there's definitely a video or not. So anyway, rant over. I hope you enjoyed the video, guys. If you have, big thumbs up on it for me. That'd be fantastic. Subscribe if you're new to the channel. We've actually gained a few subs recently, which is really cool. We want to try and get to 300 when we can. And yeah, if that would be great, if you do that, that'd be awesome. Love that. And that's going to be it for the episode. So thank you very much for watching. Have a wonderful bank holiday, and I'll catch you guys next week. Take care. Bye-bye.